Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. On this video, we will discuss about what is middleware in .NET Core Web API project. So what is middleware? Middleware is a powerful tool in .NET Core that allows us to modify incoming request, right? And also the outgoing responses from our application. And it can be used to perform wide range of tasks such as authorization, authentication, logging, caching, etc. Right? So .NET Core application provides a lot of inbuilt middlewares, and we also can create custom middlewares and we can use it in our real-time projects. So on this video primarily I wanted to show you how to create custom middleware and how can we use it in our application. Okay, so let us flip to Visual Studio and see this with an example. Let me try to open Visual Studio, and I have already created this .NET Core Web API project. So let me just expand it so that you can see it clearly. And this is the project which we created in our previous video session. Alright, so I've quickly opened program.cs, and already the program.cs file is open. So here our program.cs file is combines and builds all the middlewares which we have in our .NET Core application, right? So here what are middleware? So can you see here we have a method called use authorization, map controllers, use swagger UI, right? All these are inbuilt middlewares which .NET Core application provides, so which we are using it, right? And these are all inbuilt middlewares, but how to create custom middleware, and in which scenario do we need to create custom middleware? For an example, let's say I want to add a header to all the incoming request to our web api project, right? So if I want to include a custom header to the incoming request, then how can we do that? So for such scenarios we can make use of custom middleware. And also if we want to set the culture, right, culture for our API application, for that scenarios also we can make use of custom middlewares. Okay, and now let us see how to create custom middleware and how to use it in our application. So for that, let us try to create one new folder. So let us click on the project and let me create a new folder called middlewares. All right, folder is created, and let me try to add a new class file, right? So let me name the class as custom middleware, right? And let us create the class. So the class is created, and in the custom middleware class we would need request delegate object. So let us create a request delegate. So request delegate, and let us try to create object in the constructor as well. All right, so next we have to assign it to the next variable. All right, so we have request delegate in place now, and the custom middleware class must have async invoke or invoke async method. Okay, so let us create a async method. So invoke method, so public async task. Let us name our method as invoke, and this must, so since we are making the changes in the incoming request, so how can we access our incoming request? So that we can access using HTTP context, right? So let us um, use HTTP context, and right, so this is our invoke method, and let us try to set the custom header to the incoming request. So how can we set that? So we can set using the http context object. So http context will have request and it will have headers, right? So and we want to add some header here, so let us call the header as custom value added in middleware, right? And so we can simply set a GUID value, new GUID value, right? Okay, so this will set the custom value added in middleware header in the incoming request. And so we don't want to break our middleware in between, right? So we want to pass the control to the next middleware in the pipeline. So for that, what do we need to call? So we need to call request delegate method, and let us just pass the HTTP context to it, right? So that's all the changes we require in our middleware class. And how can we register this? So new class is created, but how do we use it in our application? So for that, let us just copy our middleware name, custom middleware class name, and let us flip to program.cs file. And so here we can see all these middlewares are like configured, right? So how can we register our custom middleware? So using app.use middleware we can register this. So let us register our custom middleware. Okay, our custom middleware is registered. And how do we identify if the header is added or not? So for that, let us flip back to the controller section, and here we have one API, right? All right, so here in the endpoint, let us try to access all the headers of the incoming request. So let us, how can we access the incoming request? So same basic, using the same concept, using http context dot request dot headers dot. So let us list down all the headers, right? All right, so with these changes, let us build our application, and build is successful. And let us try to run our application and see. Okay, application is running, and let us try to execute the endpoint, and let's see. Okay, breakpoint is coming here. Let us execute. All right, it's fine. So now breakpoint has come to our endpoint, and here we are able to read all the headers. And in the headers, let us expand, and can we see the custom value added in middleware header is present, and with the new GUID value, right? So we are able to set the header. So on the other hand, let us stop our application, and let's go to our program.cs, and let us comment our custom middleware, right? And let us run our application and see if we are able to see that header or not. So okay, application is running. Let us execute our endpoint again, and this time can you see the control did not go to our custom middleware class, and directly it is coming to our endpoint. All right, now let us see all the headers. Let us expand the headers, and can you see the header which we are trying to include it via custom middleware class is not present here, right? That is because we are not including our custom middleware in our request. Okay, So this is how we can create a custom middleware, and we can register it in our application, and we will be able to use that. So this is one simple example, and you can use the middleware for numerous options, right, for your different requirements. So it depends on your requirements, you can make use of middlewares, but the basic idea to create custom middleware and how to register is this way, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy, please do like the video and do share it with your friends who is trying to learn .NET Core application. Thank you so much. Have a good day.